What's up, guys? I'm J-dubb, and today I'm out here. Guys, we're in the garage, and I've had a lot of people ask me, how do I make my snares? So I'm going to take a minute real quick, show y'all how to do it step by step. I'm going to try to get some up-close videos showing y'all each and every step and showing you the components and kind of way I stay organized. I make a lot of snares for a lot of different people. If y'all guys want some, hit me up. I can hook you up with some. And let's get to the video. Alright, guys, so first we're going to come over here to our spool. Roll off as what I think's about right. Zoom y'all in. As you can see on my bench right here, I have a 60 mark. I have a deer stop mark. That's a swivel mark. I'll show y'all how I make them. And I got another one right here that is my snare lock stop. So I'll show y'all how to do it. Makes it real easy if you can mark something. Just makes it go a lot faster. Come to the end of my table. Come back here. My fingers at it. Try to get this to where y'all can see. And we're just going to cut it. Real simple, not hard. All you're doing is cutting it. Alright, got our cable cut now. I'm going to come up here, take our marker. I learned a long time ago it's a lot easier if you just go ahead and do it while the cable's straight. We're going to mark this one. Guys, I'm just going to quickly mark the one down here off camera. Exact same thing. Just putting a little dab of a permanent marker. But guys, if you look at this cable, it naturally wants to arc this way. It's real subtle, just kind of arcs, wants to go that way. But if you roll it the other way, it really doesn't want to arc. It kind of wants to try to lay itself flat. What you want to do is find that natural bend to the cable and let it arc. Come down to the top of it. So you got the top of your cable. You're going to come down, I don't know, about an inch and bend it back. And just put a little crease in it. So you come out with something like this. And put our ferrule on here. Now let's crimp it. Now that we've got your cable, we're going to come in here, stick your cable in there, and fit it in my crimper. Now if you don't have a crimper, it's not a big deal. Make sure that you don't pinch your cable. And that's it, guys, a real nice crimped cable with a nice bend. Now let's get back here and put the curve in it. Now that you've got your cable, you're going to come down here to your nail. And what you're going to do is, I like to hook behind it. And that's why I go ahead and put that bend in the cable so it can hold it. Hold pressure on this end of the cable. And you're going to tightly come around. And as you do, you're going to let up. A little more. And that's what you're looking for, is that nice, really nice shepherd's hook. So let's get up here and get this thing built. Alright guys, so we've got a really nice shepherd's hook. We're going to come in here with our deer lock. Sliding them all the way down the cable, right on top. Then we're going to come in with our deer stop. And now we're going to make this thing start looking like a snare. Now, come in here. You're going to come in here, you're going to place your lock on your breakaway. Come through the lock to now create your snare. Now, this end is done for the time being. And then you're going to come in with your tubing, which acts as your whammy, your support, whatever you want to call it. And now we have another deer stop that we're going to be placing right on top. Or not a deer stop, but our loop stop. Now guys, here's a swivel that I make. These things are super easy to make. I'll show you how to do that. Gonna bring him down. A washer, just a regular everyday washer, and then an annealed nut. You'll notice that I use a ferrule on one end. This end I like an annealed nut for this 9x19 cable. Works a whole lot better, I think. Alright guys, like I told you, I'm going to teach y'all how I make these swivels. Guys, this is just number 11 gauge wire. You can use number 9 wire. 11 works just fine. I've never had an issue with it. We're going to cut these cables at 9 inches. So this piece of cable, cut it at 9 inches long, and I'll show you how I built it. And then I've got this little apparatus that I actually built that bends it up for us. Alright, there we go. We got our 9-inch piece of cable. You're going to come through here, put this thing up in the upright position, get the equal halves of your cable, and bend. Now, one piece of your cable is going to go over, one piece is going to go under. Alright guys, this is just another tool that I made. It's a socket, I believe 5/8, just an old 5/8 socket. I cut a slit in it and then weld it up to a piece of hex stock. So chuck that up in the drill and I'll show you what this does. This is how you get your tight bends. Slide this up on here. And one piece goes in this side. And one piece is going to go in this side. You're going to hold tight. And there you go. Now, you're just going to pull this out. And there you go. You got a nice swivel. I wear gloves when I do this just so you don't cut your hand, but that's a swivel that will not break and will not let you down anytime soon. So, let's get back to making the snare. Alright, now we got our annealed nut. Come down here. Stick him in the jaws. I just do it right in the end, and I always leave a little bit of a tail just in case this were to slip. And you're going to smash him pretty flat. Alright guys, now you're going to come up here and find where you put your mark on your cable and just crimp it a little bit. You come down here to your next one, find where your mark is, and crimp it. Now you want to try to get in between the two so that you create a flat spot on that cable. And that's it guys, that's as small as that loop can go. Zoom you all out. Nothing can hurt him. He can pull all day. You're not going to catch your deer. Alright guys, and that is your snare. Super simple. Get your loop up, and all this thing needs now is boiled. Guys, just like that, the snare fires closed. No issues, no problem whatsoever. You see we've got our cable end on here that I make. We've got our lock, or our, not lock, but our snare stop. It will not let this cable open up any further than legally allowed. Guys, check your local state laws for that. You've got your deer breakaway, which I would add those even if our state didn't require them. And this is a ADC, or I think it's ADC, relaxing lock. So this is actually a cable restraint, not a snare. Same principle can be applied, just change your snare out. And this is 9x19 cable. This is what I like using more than anything. So guys, if y'all got anything out of that video, I appreciate y'all watching. Go ahead, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Make sure you click that bell notification button so you can be notified of each and every single video we put out. And like always, take someone outdoors. Say bye-bye, guys. Thumbs up.